Tanzania right now, especially as a Simba player?
No, I think it's an honor and a privilege to play for Simba. I think it's one of the big clubs, in Tanzania and in Africa as a whole. So I think there's a lot of players that want to play for Simba. It's no brainer. It's a team that actually pride itself in excellence. They make sure that they put themselves up there, and it's been good. It's been good. It's been a nice environment. I would say Dar es Salaam is a nice city. So, and the boys are coming together. You saw that last year it wasn't such a good start of the season for us. But this year we started on the right foot and we started to win games. We put ourselves in a better position. So yeah, I think it's been well. It's been going well for me. Personally, no, I have no complaints about the city, about the club. I think I'm in a good space, in a good environment.
You as a player, how do you compare the NBC Premier League? I remember you were there in South Africa, the League of South Africa in Tanzania is special here.
Yeah, actually I don't like to compare, but when I have to, I would say that this league.
Just comment anything.
Yeah, but I would say that the league is very physical. One thing that I've noticed about the players playing in this league is that they are very fit. Also, they can run 120 minutes. And when it comes to the football, I think football is football. When you have 11 people on the pitch, and others always strive to do well for themselves. I think that's the difference between South Africa and Tanzania. But then there's nothing different. Football is football, and yeah, I think that is.
Can you also tell us any comment about the last game against your fellow Young Africans? The game ended into draw. So we want to hear from Maema your comment.
I think we started the game very well, and you could see throughout the game that we had the intention of winning the match. We knew that it was not going to be easy. They've won, I think, 4 derbies before that game, and it was always going to be difficult. So we knew also what we were up against. A tough opponent, an opponent that actually won most of the league games. So we needed to be close to them. And it was a very good match. Just unfortunate that our goal was disallowed. I thought that it was supposed to stand, but I think we gave a good account ourselves. We also made sure that they don't get clear opportunities to score. So, and playing away the way that we did, it showed real character from the boys, and I would say I'm proud of them. And we just have to keep on going, because we're still, I think, 5 points behind them. So we have to make sure that we take it one game at a time, making sure that we do our part in winning our games on our side.
What comes to your mind after the game end to draw? And it seemed that there was a goal, but the referees didn't prove it. Yes, didn't give you. So what you have been saying yourself with your fellow players?
I think when such things happen, it's important never to point fingers, but to continue to stay together. And after the match, I was like, okay, it's a draw, gents, but it's not the end of the world. We didn't lose. A draw is a fair result on us. It's not what we wanted. We wanted to win, and I think when you even look at the game, you'll see that we actually wanted to win the match. So I'm very proud of the boys, and we spoke, with each other, telling ourselves that we actually have a good squad, and we have a team that competes. That's the most important thing, and a team that competes is a team that can win the championship. So we just have to continue to work.
Most of majority know Maema on the pitch. They as the fans, they saw you via various televisions. Maema from South Africa. Before playing football, who is Maema?
Just a young boy like any other boy that was given an opportunity to grow up in an environment that is, I would say, difficult, and he had a dream, and obviously walking into the dream, making sure that you apply yourself accordingly when it comes to football. And if that's what I wanted, that's what I actually made sure that I follow, and Is just a boy like any other boy, a humble dude, a leader on the pitch, making sure that, and I always put people first, my pride in myself. Since I've played, I've won a lot of accolades, and for me to be honest, since I came at Simba, the only thing for me was to make sure that I see one or two people like Brashir, like Mbegu, to be on the starting 11. So that's what because they have a bright future, ahead of them, and that's what I want to see. So for me, it's been a great city, a great club. Simba is a big club, and I pride myself to see others do well.
Could we confirm that Maema is a boy from a richest family? Or poor family and fighting until today?
I wouldn't say poor. I wouldn't say rich. I would just say normal, like any other people, any other person, And I just woke up one day saying I want to play football. I went to varsity, obtained my qualification, but the love of football was so much that I actually followed football, and. I didn't know one day I'll be standing in Tanzania, playing for Simba. But when you follow your dreams, that's what